Hey traders, welcome to episode 4 of our weekly market breakdown. Hope you all are doing well after a good rest of the weekend. I hope you have enjoyed the first 3 episodes and are looking forward to the rest of the series, which we should have at least 15 episodes. We usually post these breakdowns once a week so then people can see what we do and how we're operating and what we think is going to happen to a certain amount of pairs. Please subscribe and subscribe to the channel so that we know that our clients and viewers are happy with what we're sending out and are making a lot of money from this. I will be going through NZDCAD today, but before that I would like to show you the website and why you should join our company and why the A&A Capital family is growing exponentially so far. So you can click on just search anacapital.ltd.com and it should bring you straight to our website, where we have a section about what we are, how we operate. You can click onto our analysis to view information about our analysis, check what we achieved last week. If you just click this, it will bring you straight onto our free Telegram channel, where we send out continuous updates on all our charts during the week and what's happening, and some free signals for you all as well. We offer 3 different types of services. We offer forex signals for people that don't have time to learn but want to gain growth in their account. We also offer live trading for people that sign up to our mentorship course. Our trades journal is completely free for every client that signs up with A&A Capital. This trades journal is very, very good, as it provides you with free analysis, free back testing, free information on why a trade was entered, where it was entered, and if it went wrong, improvement on what you should be doing if it goes wrong. This is very important for most people, as people don't understand the difficulty in trading. So then this shows new clients that, okay, we have had some losses, but our risk to ratios are so good that most of our trades, most of our weeks always end up in profit. As you can see, education, we also our forex course. This is a financial education service as we provide to you all. You can sign up to this course and you will receive advanced Elliott wave theory, institutional trading. We also offer trendline help, Fibonacci for people that are just learning and want to get into a different level, or people that are already trading at the moment but want to bring their trading to a new level. There is always the advanced course as well, and one-to-one mentorship is also available for new clients that just want to be ahead of their game at the very start. So if you're interested and you want to definitely sign up, I'd click onto this button, or you can fill out the form and it'll come straight to us and we'll come back to you as soon as possible. But you can just click here on the get started button. It'll bring you straight to a form, where I'll just do that now. Yeah, so the registration form is here, where you can fill out your details and what do you need to start. This is only for people that want to come with us for free just by joining our broker. If you join our broker, you would have to have the minimum deposit of €270, $300 or £245. When you add this into your own trading account, you trade with this amount of money and you gain access to everything, all our services for free, including the trades journal and the forex signals and access to our premium group chat. Obviously you need a smartphone to trade, that way you can be able to trade, and this is for people that just don't have time to learn, so they can just spare 10 to 15 minutes daily, and this will mean that they can copy our trades, just view the analysis, see, oh, this is why we entered, and just gain note of that. And yeah, so you can fill out the registration form and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So yeah, let's head over to the analysis now. So let me just look at the news first. So we can see the Canada current account for the second quarter is coming out on Tuesday, which is Tuesday. So this usually means that it's usually the difference in value between exported and imported goods, services, and interest payments during the reported month. So a higher than expected reading should be taken as a positive, bullish for the CAD. Of course, we would want this because we are looking to sell NZDCAD, which would mean gain for the Canadian dollar. Another thing that's coming out on Wednesday, I think, is the New Zealand Global Dairy Trade Price Index. So this usually measures the weighted average price of 9 dairy products sold at auction every 2 weeks. It is viewed as a leading indicator of New Zealand trade balance because rising commodity prices boost export income. So we would obviously want this to have a negative result in the market. That way the New Zealand dollar would not strengthen and the Canadian dollar would push the price down. There is also the Canada Labour Productivity QO2 in the second quarter coming out. Same here, measures the change in labour efficiency of Canadian workers. So this basically means that when a business pays more for the labour, the higher costs are usually passed on to the consumer. So same here, we would want a bullish result for this. We want a positive result for this to be able to push Canadian price down. So that's what we're looking for. The most important news for the Canadian dollar this week will be coming out at the end of the week, which is Friday. So it shouldn't affect our week that much, but investors will be looking at this and might not be putting their money into this. So this should help the trade become strengthened next week as well. But the Canada employment change is coming out, measures the change in the number of people employed. So job creation is an important indicator of consumer spending. So as we can see here as well, so if it's positive, the Canadian dollar will strengthen, which exactly what we want. So let's just go back to the analysis for now. As you can see that we look for news, and we look for news helps volatility in the market. So this trade, I'll go into more detail after, but it's not ready exactly now. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday it should be ready. So that's why we need some volatility to be entered in the market, just so price can be pushed back down into the direction we want. So as you can see first, that NZDCAD, this one on the weekly, a nice parallel channel has been formed. It broke out of this parallel channel right here, but as we know as institutional traders, we don't just take the trade based on a break of a trend line, because we know that price will come back and retest definitely, and it completely did, and it pushed back into the parallel channel. We can see that this channel has been going on for a long time, from roughly around June, if not at least 2017. Mid 2017, this has been going on. So it's been roughly 3 years now, and price has just broken out this year once, and now it's broken out again. Because but yeah, so this break, this is on FXCM. We don't know if this was on OANDA, and that's OANDA. That's another it's another platform on TradingView where you can check charts out and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be going on changing them just to see if there was a break or not. But people, traders need to understand that it might be on just FXCM that there was a break, but it might not be on that. That's why there wasn't much volatility here, and price was brought straight back down. So the break was really corrective as well, and a large flag can be seen here in the break. But it could have been a nice sell, maybe tight stop loss, could have had a nice ratio, but as you can see, it wasn't worth it because price pushed straight back up. So but the large flags can be seen everywhere on this trend line, and everywhere in this channel, everywhere. So price wasn't moving strongly, and it was just too corrective to enter. Let's just move on to the daily to see it a bit closer. So yeah, price was brought back down. Price did come straight back down after this break, and then it was pushed straight back up. Here we formed a nice channel, showing us a sign that price is still looking to move straight back up. And then as price moves back up, I would have expected a sell somewhere around here, maybe a BSL formed, so like a buyer stop loss region formed, maybe tiny amount of push up, and then boom, price was come straight back down. But this was quite impulsive. As you can see, there was a really nice OB formed, and boom, price pushed straight back up and continued to go up, but these candles are very small, so I'll talk about them in a bit. But price pushed straight back up, and I would have thought it would have fell from here, but it went continue going back up. We did wait on the lower time frame for confirmation around here, for just on the BSL, just to see that if we could enter a sell and make something out of it. But we didn't find the confirmation, so we just didn't enter, and we saved ourselves money because it would have been a loss if we'd entered. So yeah, move up was quite corrective here as well, and this channel, a small channel, has been formed. It shows that here the candles are just getting smaller each time, so it shows us that this is building up for a nice fall. The fall should be expected very soon, and we have two really nice entries marked here with different ratios, so I'll speak about them in a bit. So I'll just push into 4 hour. Yeah, so even in 4 hour you can see that so this was just an FVG in the, I think it was in the daily that there was a fair value gap somewhere around here, but so that's separate. But as you can see here, that this channel has formed again. But so basically what happened here was price pushed back down, went straight back up, nice channel was formed, straight back up to the entry, straight back up to the region where it started. So we're having something similar around here, and this gives us a lot of confirmation about the sell. So price is pushing straight back down, pushing up, channel formed, and then here we just have a bit of volatility. This is not part of here, but this is just to do with news channels and news releases on why this happened exactly. This it's basically people think that news shows us the direction in the market, but this is completely wrong. News just brings volatility into the market and shows us just really nice bullish candles or bearish candles, just to show that price was moved here and then moved straight back up. So we can see this exactly forming here as well, where we saw a really nice bullish candle, bullish push up, then came straight back down. So this was basically where it started, pushed back up, broke out of structure, and came back down to where it started. So that's what we saw somewhere around here. But as I was saying earlier, so we are having a repeat of pattern here, and then this is just this thing as well, pushing straight price back up. We might see a push to the upside, just so before we take our entry on this thing, on entry, let me just go on to the 1 hour just to make it easier. So yeah, our entry, we have a couple of confluences for our entry. So one of these are the equal highs have been broken now. The equal highs have been broken. There was a nice evening star formed around here, which shows us that price wants to reverse and come straight back down. Institutions, possibly a BSL formed here. Price just pushed back up just above that though. So buyers' stop losses could have been made. So price should not be going back up. However, as we saw a really nice push here, we might see just a really nice push here before, as I said, the price is repeating itself and coming back down. So I have these two entries in mind. This one is really nice with a 32 risk to reward. So if you risk €5 on this, maybe, which is 1% of your account, if you have €500 in your account, potential is €150 to be made. So that's only risking 1%, which is €5, which is amazing. Here as well, a risk ratio of 27. Possibly this could come back down to here as well, but I think personally that if we don't get confirmation here, and we take the trade from here, price would come back to here, maybe reverse back all the way up, and then a bigger push down, as institutions don't want retail traders to win. So that is also a possibility of price moving straight back down. So here our entry is going to be taken where if price breaks the channel very impulsively and we see a candle close around here, at least one full candle, we would technically wait for the retest and then take our entry straight back down all the way. If no confirmation is seen here and price is quite corrective, we won't be looking to take it as we don't want to be stopped out and then price pushing back straight back down, which has happened a lot to us last week due to the volatility. This is a nicer and cleaner entry I see from the market, where price is going to be coming back down to here. This is a really nice OB formed in the 4 hour. So I think the same thing's going to happen here, where price is going to push back down. This is a very key level. Let's zoom in. It's a very key level here, where price came back down to a couple of times, even here, just broke out and then went straight back up. So as price comes back down to here, this large OB in the 4 hour and even 1 hour OB right here, price should very impulsive come back down. Maybe we might see some corrective touches here and this before the big push down. So I will personally, I'll be taking this trade if we see a really nice impulsive strong move pushing down before taking the before taking the trade, as we don't want to be stopped out here as well with a very tight stop loss. So price should be pushing straight up and back down. So these are the two entries I'm looking for at the moment. So yeah, I think I haven't done the Fibonacci for this, but let's see how it lines out. So we can see here that the 50% is just below the FVG, the fair value gap. So 50% is it's like a 50% is where the buyers and the sellers come into each other. So then that's when they both even out when the buyers equal the sellers. So price is meant to come down to here, at least is what the Fibonacci tells us, but a retracement, deep enough retracement for the 1 hour is 61.8%. so that also aligns with this level right here, which looks really nice. So price is bound to come back down, as this rally has been going on for couple of months now, a month at least now. The price has been going up and up and up, so we should see a deeper retracement coming anytime soon. Join our Telegram group chat by either going onto the website and clicking the button, or you can just comment below and we'll get back to you into adding you into our group chat. The discussion group chat is completely free, where we analyze and we talk about different pairs. There's over 200 members in the group chat, so you can join that and you can see what we do. Full updates on this trade and other trades that we take during the week will be sent in that group, so joining the group is very beneficial for you. But yeah, see you next week. Thank you.
Hi, everyone, and good afternoon from New York City Eastern Standard Time. Right now is 12:40 p.m. Today is November 29th, 2020. And what we're looking at now is the dollar index. And what happened this week that just passed, price decided to go to the downside, and for the end of this week, it closed as a strong bearish candle. What that means is that we already have a confirmation that price wants to go to the downside, all the way to collect all these unfilled orders right here that we're seeing that needs to be filled, that banks and institutions left behind since April 2018. And also, we already have a confirmation of where price is located on this chart. Since we already have a new north side, we can see that our new location on the north is right here. I'll show you guys in a second. Yeah. So this new area right here is our new north side. This will be our new north right here. Our new upside, and then for a sell, and then our downside for a buy is around here. I'm gonna drag this right here. Awesome. So yeah, so that's our new. So this is our new map on the dollar index. We see now that price is all the way high up now because of this new level that was created, and a confirmation that that price is going to continue to fall down. And another way you can see that this confirmation was given to us, that price is going to go down on the dollar index, if we go down to the daily chart and see what the trend is. The trend is right now overall. Let me just get rid of this real quick. The trend right now is definitely a downtrend. We already have a confirmation of a downtrend. As you can see here, these highs are getting low, and then these lows are getting lower. So these highs are lower, as we can see here. Then these lows are getting lower, as we can see here. There we go. So yeah. So that's the confirmation that we have for a downtrend. Yeah, so we have we have highs gain lower. So we have highs gain lower and then lows gain lower. And also, if we go back to the higher time frame, you can see the reason why price decided to continue to drop, because this area right here, that was once a demand zone for a buy, it was tested too many times. And like I mentioned before in the last video, you have to look at levels that are being tested more than once, like a glass wall or a glass mirror. The more you keep punching on the glass, the more it keeps breaking and the weaker that glass gets. So the more you keep punching the glass, the weaker it's going to get, to the point where it's just going to break through with one more punch. So that's what happened here. I'm going to show you guys in a second. This floor right here, price was touching it so many times. Right here, respected it once, twice, 3 times, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10th time it tested this level, it broke right through. So now this area that was once a floor is now a ceiling on top right here, which we called a north side already. So if price decides to go back up, decides to go back up, it's gonna move back up as a correctional move to the upside. I'm gonna show you as a demonstration what I'm saying. Where is the brush? Okay, here we go. So if price decides to go up first before it starts dropping, I'm expecting a correctional move to the upside, like right around here. And then once it reaches there, and then it turns back around and falls. It continues dropping. That's what I'm expecting. I'm anticipating for price to move to the upside a little bit, collect some unfilled orders created around here, and then start falling until at least around 89.78. So that's what I'm expecting for the dollar index. Let me take yours on. And if we look at the euro dollar, which is an inverse relationship to the dollar index, we can see that we're seeing the exact opposite. We see a new demand zone being created. We see a new demand zone being created right here, and this level for a sell being tested so many times to the point where price is gonna easily push to the upside, breaking through that level of supply. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Right now, price is within this zone right here. It's inside this supply zone, the sell zone right here. But it's been testing it. It tested 3 times already. It went here once, came inside once right here. This wick went inside, respected it. Second time, almost went through, then dropped, respected it. Third time, like it almost hit and then dropped a little bit. And then right now, this is the 4th time it's going back inside this level again. And you have to understand, when you see levels are being tested more than once, it's not really a strong level for you to get in for either a sell or a buy, because like I said before, when a level that is being tested more than once, it's just like a glass floor or a glass ceiling that's been punched more than once, and it's getting to that point where it's about to break when it's being hit again one more time. And that's what we're seeing right here. We're seeing this level right here is just getting weaker and weaker and weaker, to a point where price could easily push through to the upside and collect unfilled orders here left by banks and institutions. And on top of that, you see this new, on top of that, since last week, since the week that just passed, that ended, and we see this new candle right here, this new bullish candle being formed. This is an indication that this is a new area for buying, a new demand zone being created. So just like how we saw with the dollar index, that's the opposite. I'm expecting for euro dollar to keep going up or to drop a little bit first as a correctional move, collect some unfilled orders here, and then shoot back up to the upside and turn around. Shoot all the way up until it collects all these unfilled orders right here. Until it collects all this right here. And then shoot back down. So that's my anticipation for the euro dollar. Let me get rid of this. Let's go to daily. Yeah, so right now, and also you can see on the daily you see the same scenario. On a daily, a new demand zone was created right here. This is a new demand zone for a buy, which means there's some opportunities here on a smaller time frame where you can get in for a buy and then shoot it to the upside, which will take out all these levels of sells that are now authentic. That was just a reaction off of levels that banks institution created far back like around 2018, around there, like right here. So yeah, so I'm anticipating for this week a weaker dollar, which means that I'm expecting euro to get strong to push to the upside, and then the dollar to fall, and just to shoot up and collect these unfilled orders before it goes back, before it turns around, making the dollar stronger. So that's my anticipation for the euro dollar. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week. This for the analysis on the dollar index and the euro dollar. We're just gonna have to see how this plays out, which I'm pretty sure now that we have a confirmation of where price wants to go this week for trading, it's gonna be very straightforward. These past couple of weeks, like it was very difficult because we didn't have the confirmation we're looking for to make a decision where we want to buy or sell at. Now that the market has given us an indication where price is going, we now have an idea where we want to go with this. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for today. I'll see you guys next week. Take care and have a great day.